Welcome to Magic Tongues. Step into a magical world of rhymes, poems, and stories in English, Arabic, and Hindi. Fun learning, sweet songs, and bedtime tales made just for little stars. Are you ready? Let's begin our magical story right now. Subscribe now and let the magic of words begin only on Magic Times. The Honest Woodcutter. Once upon a time, in a small village nestled between lush green mountains and dense forests, lived a humble woodcutter named Hari. He was poor but hardworking. Every day, he would go into the forest with his rusty old axe, chop down dead wood, and sell it in the market to earn a few coins, just enough to buy food for himself and his old mother. Hari was known throughout the village for one special thing: his honesty. People often said, Hari's truthfulness shines brighter than the sun. One fine morning, as birds chirped and the sky blushed with the colors of dawn, Hari set out to the forest like he always did. He walked miles into the woods, singing softly to himself. After a while, he reached the edge of a sparkling river that ran through the forest. The water was so clear, you could see the fish swimming at the bottom. Hari spotted a large tree nearby. He rolled up his sleeves, took a deep breath, and lifted his axe to strike. Suddenly, his grip slipped, and his axe flew out of his hand straight into the deep river. "Oh no!" he cried, running to the riverbank. "That was my only axe. How will I work now?" The river was too deep, and the axe had vanished into its watery depths. Hari sat down, his face full of worry. Just then, a bright light sparkled above the river. The water bubbled, and out came a beautiful fairy dressed in flowing white robes. Her wings shimmered like rainbows, and her voice was as soft as the wind. "Why are you crying, dear woodcutter?" she asked. Hari stood up and bowed respectfully. "My only axe fell into the river. I have no money to buy another one, and without it, I cannot earn a living." The fairy smiled kindly. "Let me help you." She dipped her hand into the water and pulled out a shining golden axe. "Is this your axe?" she asked. Hari looked at it and shook his head. "No, ma'am, that is not mine. My axe was old and made of iron." The fairy smiled again and dipped her hand once more, pulling out a glittering silver axe. "Maybe this one is yours?" she asked. Hari looked again and replied politely, "No, that is not mine either. My axe was simple and rusty." The fairy's eyes twinkled. She reached in one last time and pulled out Hari's old iron axe. Hari's eyes lit up. "Yes, that's mine," he said with joy. The fairy was so pleased with his honesty that she said, "Hari, you are a rare soul. For telling the truth, I will gift you not only your iron axe but also the golden and silver axes." Hari was shocked. "But I didn't earn them," he said. The fairy smiled warmly. "True, but your honesty is worth more than gold. You deserve this reward." With that, she handed him all 3 axes and disappeared in the swirl of sparkling mist. Hari returned home, still amazed. When the villagers saw the golden and silver axes, they were stunned. "How did you get these?" they asked. Hari told them the whole story. Some praised him, others grew jealous. One man in the village, Ramu, who was known for his greed and cunning, decided to try the same trick. The next morning, he took a shiny new axe and walked to the same river. Pretending to cry loudly, he threw his axe into the water. Sure enough, the river fairy appeared again. "Why are you crying, Woodcutter?" she asked. "My axe fell into the river," Ramu lied. The fairy reached into the water and pulled out a golden axe. "Is this your axe?" she asked. Ramu's eyes gleamed. Yes, that's mine." The fairy's smile faded. Her wings dimmed. "You are lying," she said softly. "This axe is not yours," was a wave of her hand. She vanished, taking even his real axe with her. Ramu was left with nothing but shame. From that day on, everyone in the village respected Hari even more. His honesty brought him blessings beyond measure. He used the golden and silver axes to build a new house for his mother and helped poor villagers with his wealth. And children in the village grew up hearing his story, a tale of how honesty, even when no one is watching, can bring magical rewards. Moral of the story: honesty is always the best policy. Even when no one is watching, doing the right thing brings the greatest rewards. Yay, that was fun, wasn't it? Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Magic Tons, where every story is full of magic. In English, Arabic, and Hindi, new fun every week, just for you. See you next time, with more stories, more rhymes, and more smiles.